I have a doubt. Suppose a flight wants to take off. What is required by that flight? Is it fuel? Is it the pilot? Is it any other thing? If everything is there, but one thing is not there, it cannot take off. Yes. What is required for a singer to perform, to sing a song? You can tell me. He has to have vocal cords, he has to have good practice, he has to have the knowledge of the music, you can tell other things. But if one thing is not there, the singer cannot sing well. What is that one point? Take a bird, take an eagle or any bird. You can tell if it wants to fly, it should have some wings, it has to take that, it has to take that. No. If one thing is not there, the bird cannot fly in the air. If a car is in static condition, if it wants to take one step ahead, even if you want to move one step ahead, if you want to walk one step ahead, what should be required for you? You can tell me, sir, I require my legs, I require some energy to move. You can tell other things. But if one point is not there, you cannot move one step ahead in your life. What is that one point? That one point is nothing but that stress. Yes. Without that stress, we cannot move one step ahead in our lives. Without that stress, nothing can happen in this world. Without that stress, even I cannot talk to you. Since there is a stress in my vocal cords, I am able to talk to you. Since there is some stress in an actor in his movements, he is acting like this, he is acting like this. The stress is there for him. Unless and until the stress is there, success will not be there. The first most secret we need to realize and we need to identify is no stress, no success. If we want to succeed in our lives, the first most requirement in our lives is, yes, stress. But why the people are suffering from stress symptoms? When the stress is up to the condition, whatever the quantity is required, if the same quantity is there, you are successful. But when the quantity exceeds the required level, then starts the problems. Let us learn how to turn this stress as the stepping stones to our success and happiness. So, mantra number 1 is, we have to realize without stress, we cannot move one step ahead in our lives and we cannot succeed in our lives. In order to succeed in our lives, in order to lead a peaceful life, we need to have stress. The 5 mantras. What is a mantra? According to Veda, the definition for mantra will be like this. Mananata trayate iti mantraha means, once if we recite that, if we remember that, if we recall that, our work will get done, that is mantra. The moment if you recite that, if you recall that, whatever you want to get the thing done, that work will be done, that is mantra. In these 5 mantras, the first mantra is to realize that there is no success without stress. There is no peace without stress also. And in the coming 4 mantras, the other 4 mantras, the first mantra we have realized that no stress, no success. If we want to succeed in our lives, we require stress to the required level only. In the second mantra, we will come to know the awareness about the stress, different types of stress. What are the types of stress according to psychology? And what are the types of stress according to Indian Yoga Sastra? In mantra 3, we will come to know the solutions for the different types of stress of psychology as well as for Yoga Sastra. In mantra 4, we will get the solutions for our day-to-day stresses according to Yoga Sastra. In the last, that is fifth mantra, we will know a powerful tools, very good secrets, how to handle our stress and how to mold, how to turn our stresses and our problems for our success as well as for our happiness. Mantra number 2. What are the types of stresses according to psychology, the modern psychology, and what are the types of stresses according to our ancient Yoga Sastra? Let us discuss. Let us go to that. According to psychology, there are 4 levels of stress, that is at physical level, mental level, intellectual level, as well as social level. If we come on the other hand to the yogic types of stress, we have 3 types of stresses. One is Adi Atmika, the second is Adi Bhautika, the third is Adi Daivika. According to psychology, the 4 types of stress: physical level, which related to the physical body; mental stress, which related to the mind; third is intellectual, and fourth is social. Intellectual and social related to our profession as well as our society. One, Adi Atmika, means myself is responsible for the stresses of myself. Means I am the responsible, I am the creator of my own problems. So where should be the resolution? That is also from and within myself. Since I am the responsible for the types of tensions, and the solution is also within me and with me only. If I can identify that, if I know that, my problem is solved. My stresses will be turned as the stepping stones to my success and happiness. And the second type of stress according to Yoga Sastra is Adi Bhautika. The stress according to the stress that has been given by the other persons, other than me, whatever may be, other persons, that is an object, that is a creature, whatever it may be, other than me, which was created by the Almighty. And how to handle such type of Adi Bhautika stress. And the third is Adi Devika, means the stresses and problems that will be given by the Almighty. Yes, the Almighty also gives us problems. Why does He create problems to us? That is for the sake of our good only. We need to realize that. Even if how to handle such type of Adi Devika stresses, means the problems, the stress that has been given by the Almighty or the God. In Mantra 1, we have realized that without stress, we cannot get success. In Mantra 2, if stress becomes more than required level, then problem starts. And what are the types of stresses according to psychology, modern psychology, as well as according to the ancient Yoga Sastra, we have realized. Now in Mantra 3, let us see the solutions according to the psychology types of stresses. In our ancient Sastras, it has been told that Ekam Sat Vipra Bahudha Vadanti, means the truth is one. The scholars who understand that are several and different, and who interpret the same truth are different and several. Like that, how to understand the stress and how to turn that stress for achieving our goals, let us discuss. Ekam Sat Vipra Bahudha Vadanti. If one fact has to be formed, there should be several ingredients. My hands alone will not form my entire body. My eyes alone will not form my entire body. My legs alone will not form my entire body. All together form the entire body. Like that, my physical aspect, mental aspect, intellectual aspect, and social aspect all together form my life. If I am fit in all the four aspects and there is balance amongst all these four aspects, my life is balanced, I am leading a happy and peaceful life. If any of the aspect is not proper and there is imbalance amongst all the four aspects of life, my life is imbalanced, obviously I must be leading a miserable and stressful life. When each and every aspect of my life, the four aspects of my life are fit and balanced, I am leading a successful and happy life. If it is not proper and there is imbalance among us the four aspects of my life, I must be leading a miserable and unhappy and stressful life. Then how to turn this unpeaceful, unhappy, stressful life as successful, happy and peaceful life? We have the techniques with us. In the words of Swami Vivekananda, he says, a strong body can only exist as sound mind. Is mind required? Yes. The speciality of any human being is that mind only. According to the definition of our Sastras, Manaha eva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayoho. Manaha eva manushyanam. The persons who possess that mind and who has that concentration of mind and who use mind by using the intellect and analytical power and his discrimination capacity, he is only human being. That discrimination capacity has been given to the only human beings by the Almighty. That is the speciality of the human beings. That is the only significance of the human beings. Okay, anyhow, we are dealing with physical aspect of life, how to make our physical body strong. The three important aspects that lead a strong physical aspect of life are: number 1, exercise; number 2, diet; number 3, proper sleep. Exercise, yes, our body should be a rubber but not should be like an iron rod. What is the difference between an iron rod and a rubber? Iron rod is very solid and it breaks. Rubber is also very strong but it has a suppleness and flexibility, it won't break. Even like our body should be like that rubber, our body should be strong with suppleness and flexibility. How can we get that? Yes, we can practice yogasanas. We can practice Surya Namaskaras, jogging, swimming, brisk walking or any physical exertion which will excrete our sweat outside. The second aspect which leads our physical body is diet. According to diet, what should be taken? Is there any diet restriction? Should I do any fasting? All these questions will mingle in our mind. All these questions will be in our mind. We need not think any other thing. The diet should be suitable to our body. How can I know which diet suits my body? The simple principle is that, suppose if you take one type of food, suppose any carbohydrate food or any protein food or sweet or sour, just observe yourself, and the next day if you are feeling comfortable and healthy and lightness in the body, that food is suitable for you. If it is not the case and you are feeling some heaviness in your body and you are not comfortable and you are getting some emotionally disturbed, that diet is not suitable for you. Just check your diet by yourself and come to a decision what diet is required for your body and take that diet in proper timings. What are the proper timings? Breakfast should be done between 7 and 9 a.m. The breakfast should be very light, which will be digested freely and easily. Number 2, lunch timings. We have to finish our lunch between 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. If we have the habit of taking snacks, the time is between 3 and 5, any time between 3 and 5. And the night meals, the supper should be completed before 9 o'clock. The supper should be completed between 7 and 9, must be before 9 o'clock. But according to our day-to-day life and our lifestyle, we are consuming the night supper after 11 o'clock, after 10 o'clock. No, we have to take precautions in those aspects. We have to make arrangements in order to have our supper by 9 o'clock itself. And the third important aspect is sleep, proper sleep. Our body requires 6 hours to 8 hours